And to all the naysayers and basketball savants that don't know nothing about basketball and telling me I should have shot that shot in Miami instead of passing to Cam Reddish, well, I did the same thing tonight because I trust my teammates, and I make the right play every single time.
Shot clock is off. Lakers down 3.
James, got to come and get him.
James, three-pointer.
Wow, why didn't LeBron take the layup?
Looked like he might have had a reverse layup opportunity.
He had the reverse layup.
James with the ball.
Make the right play every single time.
So, one of the bigger debates this past week has been the age-old question, to pass or not to pass. And this all started in a game versus Miami where LeBron James passed to Cam Reddish down 1 point with under 10 seconds. Now, this was a wide open look and technically the right play. But myself and many others said LeBron James, him passing the ball to Cam Reddish wasn't exactly the best play he could have made, as Cam at that point was shooting an abysmal 15% from 3 and 25% on corner threes. In that scenario, LeBron James went way too deep in the paint and should have pulled up for a nice mid-range jump shot. Now, 2 games after that matchup versus the Heat, LeBron once again late in the game passed to Cam Reddish, and this time Cam actually made the shot. After Cam made that shot, the Lakers won. LeBron post-game took a victory lap of once again claiming he made the right play. Now look, he is kind of forcing it right here, as that pass to Cam Reddish wasn't even in the same realm that pass in Miami. As versus the Suns, the Lakers were up by 2 points, and there's well over a minute left on the game clock. That shot Cam Reddish made versus the Suns had way less pressure than the shot versus Miami. As in the Heat, you're down 1 point, do or die, you miss it, you lose, you make it, you win. If Cam missed that shot versus the Suns, the Lakers still very possibly could have won the game. It's definitely apples to oranges, and LeBron once again is forcing that narrative. And my overall problem with the defense of he made the right play, it glosses over numerous things, little nuances, in the final seconds of a ball game. And you gotta understand, when you're passing the basketball, who are you passing the ball to? Is it an experienced veteran who has the hot hand, has made numerous game winners in his career? Or is it someone like Cam Reddish, who's been on 4 teams in 5 years, and kind of shaky late in games? Diverting to he made the right play is way too simplistic and lacks tons of context. And to be fair to those fans, on the other side of the argument, it's just as worse, as some fans claim a player should always shoot the ball regardless of scenario of double team, triple teams, or what have it. Both these sides of the arguments are equally wrong in my opinion. For example, look at Game 3 2017 Finals, Cavs vs. Warriors. LeBron in this scenario drove left, had a wide open Kyle Korver, and passed the ball. Now look, Korver missed the shot, bad on him. But LeBron in that instance did make the right play and made the right choice for the teammate to pass it to. If that was Kay Felder, Dante Jones, or Tristan Thompson in the corner, yes, they're still open, but you don't pass that basketball. Because again, the right pass isn't always the right play to win the ball game. And look, LeBron taking his victory lap, he can do that, but I thought him mocking people who criticize him in the clutch is kind of a weak play. And saying they're quote-unquote basketball savants sarcastically, look, say what you want, but late in games, 100%, I can be critical of your plays and the plays you make or don't make. And oddly enough, there's a scenario back in 2017 that is nearly identical to the pass to Cam Reddish. As in the 2017 Cavaliers, on the road in Boston, he passed to Darren Williams, who was fresh on the team, just like Cam Reddish. And Williams was in the corner for a wide open 3 and missed late in the game. Almost identical to the play with Cam Reddish. Now, so-called basketball savant Tracy McGrady, he broke this down and a very similar take to me and many others.
It's not a bad play. LeBron is always going to make the right play.
But
I just think in this situation, yeah, there is a but. Kyrie has been taking over the game, prior to this. In this situation right here, LeBron got the defender in the air. So there's a driving lane, right? You're the best player. There's a driving lane for you. I would want him to drive that ball because the only person in between him and the basket is Al Horford.
Now, of course, I didn't play in the NBA. I didn't play at that level. But me and T-Mac's take is virtually the exact same. So again, I don't buy the overall claim that guys who are quote-unquote basketball savants are always right in every scenario. I mean, look at the 2012 All-Star Game. Kobe, in the moment late in the game, criticized LeBron James for ironically passing to Darren Williams.
Darren Williams off the pick, coming up way short. Williams gets it back. Down to 3 seconds.
My overall point is pretty simple. When it comes to the fourth quarter clutch time moments, those moments in games are 1, super critical, and number 2, very subjective. And depending on the player, the scenario, who's got the hot hand, a lot of times determines what the right play actually was. And to make a very quick side point, analysts like Nick Wright, Kendrick Perkins, when it comes to clutch time play always, they say LeBron James was more clutch than Jordan. Now look, LeBron in his own right is very clutch and has made some big time shots. But jumping to him being more clutch than Jordan is too much of a stretch. As back in Jordan's career, are there really any instances, any plays of him questioning what the right play actually was? No, Jordan didn't make every game winner, every buzzer beater. Yes, he missed shots. But most of the times Jordan actually made the right play and what could be the winning play. Passing to Steve Kerr, passing to John Paxton, or like in '89, taking the shot versus Cleveland. Michael Jordan's overall clutch gene, whatever you want to call it, was kind of born in college at UNC, as even as a freshman, he stepped up into the game winner in the national championship. And career-wise in the NBA, Jordan, in the NBA playoffs, the final 24 seconds, he's one of the best clutch players of all time. As in game time go-ahead shots, for his career, is 9 of 18 at 50%. Think about that. Michael Jordan in the clutch and game winners has a better shooting percentage than his actual field goal percentage. And if you look at LeBron James for his career, on the same scenario with shots, he's 11 of 30 at 37%. Look at clinching games in the series, Michael Jordan 4 of 7, LeBron 0 of 3. Facing elimination, Jordan 3 for 3, LeBron 0 of 2. And most importantly, the NBA Finals, Jordan 3 of 7 and LeBron 0 of 7. Look, no NBA player is perfect in the clutch, but I think Michael Jordan is the pinnacle of what a clutch player should be, as they have the balance of passing the ball as well as shooting. And on the overall spectrum of clutchness, Michael Jordan really is kind of in the middle, compared to LeBron James, who passes a tad too much, and someone like Kobe, who shoots a tad too much. And looking back at that opening clip, LeBron saying himself, "I always make the right play." Again, I don't really buy that, as LeBron numerous times in his career, Cleveland, Miami, Los Angeles, has taken deep contested threes instead of going to the basket and getting an easy 2. I mean, look at these two plays versus the Pacers in different seasons. Almost identical scenarios, 5 out, great spacing, and LeBron both times chucks a deep 3. Those plays and plays like that, that's why I don't buy this narrative LeBron James always makes the right play. Because watching his career, there's countless evidence to the contrary that he doesn't. And what I think the right play narrative really is it showed to his critics criticize him for missing game winners. As in his career, he's missed plenty of big shots. So again, this overall debate is pretty fascinating. To pass the ball, to not pass the ball, to shoot it, or not to shoot it. Very subjective, very dependent on the overall scenario and the game. So that right there is the end of the video. As always, thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.